everybody. Yeah.
As soon as this video uploads, I'm gonna play it. So if we randomly cut out, it's because I'm playing the video that I wanted to play.
Okay, it's Becca's production.
I'll say hi to him while you do your video. Or how about Pete says hi? No, I'll say hi.
Yeah,
Pete can say hi too.
Both of you can say hi.
Yeah,
Take turns.
You can. Yeah.
Oh, Caroline.
Conan O'Brien. Hi.
Is it Cyan? I can never say that. Sin.
Fane, I believe.
Yeah. Anyway, honey, I'll just call you E because that's the last letter of the name. Kim and Colette and Darkside and I don't recall and Alice and Checking Convictions is here. Hey, how you doing, girl?
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
It means everything, you know, to have a family that loves and supports me no matter what, and they always have my back, you know.
Yeah, and it really is heartening to know that so many people care and still care. And what would you tell people that want to get involved, that have seen your story, who didn't really have any idea of what goes on in our justice system, but now they do? Is there anything particular that you could advise someone?
Just keep fighting for me and keep showing your love and support.
Oh, I love that. And
yeah, that's awesome.
Like I said, I will always do that. Hi, Jean. Welcome. And Susan. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Hi, Pete. How are you this week?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I got my Brendan shirt. See?
All right.
I love my Brendan shirt.
Yeah,
I love it. I do. I really like it a lot.
And hi,
like
Becca.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm sorry, my head keeps going down. I'm making the Be Brendan Brave picture right now because I completely forgot.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. No problem.
Yeah, so that's why I keep looking down. But if anybody wants,
there's Darkside.
Yeah. Yep, there's Darkside.
Hey,
hey,
hi, Kim, Caroline, Darkside, Colette, Janie, Susan,
Kim Hogan.
I don't recall.
Kim Hogan. I wonder if that's any relation to Hulk Hogan. No, just kidding.
You know, I knew a Kim Hogan, but she's in Minnesota. I don't know. You know.
Okay.
I don't know if she still lives in Minnesota, but I did know a Kim Hogan. She was going out with a guy named Chris Clark. They had a couple kids together, and they're all grown up, and I'm sure they're grandparents by now. You know.
Go to the Dark Side of the Moon. That's a good album. I got that in my in my LP. I got that in my LP archives.
Yeah, we were just talking about my dad. My dad was really into music.
Really?
That's all he did on his computer. He had all the 50s, you know, the 50s music. The Bobby Sockers and the the beboppers, because his favorite was Buddy Holly. And Roy Orbison. And I got albums that I'll have to show them sometime. They're framed, and the albums are in there, but they're framed and matted in there, really nice behind glass. You know, the three albums that Buddy Holly made, and then the first one that Roy Orbison made.
Yeah.
So
pretty
nice.
When you guys stop down to Manitowoc and Two Rivers there, I'll have to show you. It used to years ago. It used to be the Double Dam Bar. It's in Shoto, and now it's called the Ring of Fire from.
From Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Somebody owns it. You walk in there. There's records all over the walls, and he's got some statues of Johnny Cash, and then on the list he's got the Buddy Holly burger, and I think it'd be pretty cool.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm already going. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that place is awesome. Yeah, that place is awesome.
I can't wait to get there. I showed you your dragonfly. I don't know if anybody else can see it, but it's a big one, huh?
Yeah.
Going to go on your fence?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need to thank me. It's just, hey.
Yeah.
I'd put something on that fence.
I got one of those metal ones on there, right? It's kind of flat.
Yeah, I want to do those ones you were talking about, the ceiling fan ones.
Oh yeah,
I really want to do one of them.
I don't know if Becca's got that one that I showed you.
Yeah, hold on.
Maybe she'll put it on there for you. Look and see what it looks like. I forgot what they use the center. It looks like a post for a railing, but you just color it or.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it is kind of neat. But the blades are ceiling fan blades.
I know. I love that idea, man. I just think that's so
all
clever,
all you got to do is go to Pinterest and then you type in.
I don't like Pinterest because I like to see how to make it, and they don't show you that. They get you a whole bunch of pictures.
Because they want you to buy from them. That's why.
Right. See, and I'd rather come up with my own ideas and then do it. You know, that's what I do.
Pete's like really creative with the creating of things, aren't you, Pete?
Yeah, I even made a croquet and mallet.
Cool.
Mallet.
I'm like.
Yeah,
all game?
I did is I got the game, but it didn't come with. It didn't come in a box or anything. But I made a holder. All I did is I looked at the picture, and then I got it in my head, and I made something close.
Well,
that's pretty. That's
I got a tour of your house, and your metal wood doors floor me. Okay.
Yeah.
All that work you did in your house, it's beautiful. Beautiful work.
There's a lot of time and effort of all the stuff that if I could go, when you guys get here, if I could go through some of the pictures, hey, this is what this used to look like, you're going to say, you're kidding.
I like before and after, because that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I think it's beautiful work. I still can't get through my head that them are metal doors that you make look like wood. I mean, they look so. You could go right up to them this close and be like, "That's wood, man."
I had trouble doing the first one, but then after I did the first one, the rest was easy.
Yeah,
hair on it. I can't get it off.
Hair.
Yeah,
my hair's getting so long, it's like falling out. I got hair on me. I can't handle that. I'm like, get up.
Sorry, my computer's being slow today.
Oh, that's okay.
It looks like Becca's got the pink cranked up tonight.
Yeah, she's got the lights, the fairy lights.
The pink cranked up in the background tonight.
Oh, I think it's because I have hold on.
It looks great. It looks great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's.
Yeah, it's because I don't have the headlight on. I just have the thing on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let me window.
You can see the pictures popping off the wall.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. There it is. Hey, there it is.
That's what Pete sent me.
Yeah. Oh wow! Cool.
Isn't that really cool and patriotic looking?
Talk about 4th of July ready, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Should have put a couple stars maybe on the ends of it or somewhere. That's cool though.
That's cool. In Manitowoc, I had to stop and take a picture of that.
That's cool.
Yeah. Next time, there's a lady that I work near.
A stair doll or a table dowel or a bed post dowel and make it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Next time the lady that I work near sells them, I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah. If it was me, I would have probably put some antennas on the top or something, or fill it in with something on the top because it looks kind of bare. But I mean, it's good. It's great. But I would have probably added something on the top though.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it more creative.
So, real quickly, while I'm doing this, I'm almost done with the picture. Today's Be Brendan Brave is anime.
Woo.
Anime theme. So I know a lot of people don't really probably know what anime is.
It's Chinese cartoons, right?
Yeah. Brendan really likes anime.
Pokemon and
Attack on Titan
and Zatsu or whatever it's called. I can't remember. Let's watch it. Mogupa or something.
When I post the Be Brendan Brave, I'm gonna list a bunch of different animes and mangas that he's reading currently. So if anyone gets confused or they want like a little bit of help,
they have a lot of them on Netflix.
Yeah, they do.
They got like a whole series of that stuff.
That's something me and Brendan have in common is that we both like anime.
And my granddaughter, and my daughter, and my daughter, and my granddaughter.
Every time because I send him a lot of manga, so every time I see something new that I'm like, oh, I like that, I send it to him, and he generally likes it too.
Well, that's cool. My daughter has been into that since, and she's 30-some years old. She was born in 85, so and I mean 88, and my other daughter was born in 85. But the one that was born in 88, she's into the anime. Like Pokemon, all that stuff. She had all that stuff when she was, played it on the things. She's into it. And now she loves those cartoons because she draws anime. you know, and she's really good. But and then my granddaughter, her daughter, is into that, and they talk to me about it, and I don't know it, so it's hard for me to keep up with that. Do you know that?
But you're
stuff,
learning.
Pete? Yeah. Do you know that, Pete? Those anime stuff, Pokemon and all that.
Yeah, that's new to me. That's his. That's one thing he's got that I don't have is the cartoon likeness. I mean, my cartoons are different than his, but
mine too.
But other
Roadrunner, beep beep.
Yeah. Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Loghorn, Leghorn.
My favorite was the Pink Panther with
and
the Ant and Aardvark used to be my favorite.
Oh, the Ant and the Aardvark, or Adam Ant.
Yeah,
whatever,
like that.
Yeah. Or with those two crows. I forgot their name. Heckle and Jekyll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all the older cartoons like Popeye and all those.
Chip and Dale, Tom and Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more me. That's
Droopy.
Yeah.
Droopy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Droopy. I liked him. He'd always kick some butt. Whoop, 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 whoop. Be flipping people.
Yeah, that was my era. So.
Yeah. Well, Beep Beep, the Roadrunner, you know, Wile E. Coyote.
There's nothing wrong with what he's like, and I mean that's just his.
I love the Flintstones. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite cartoon of all times is the Flintstones.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Yeah.
Because you know what, he gets through his town on his courtesy of his 2 feet.
I liked even the Flintstone movies they made. I like the first one better than the second one. Though.
Yeah. Usually the first ones are better.
I thought the first one was so realistic.
Yeah.
And the players did such a good job too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, think of that. I just like the imagination of doing that, you know, a whole town made of bedrock. Everybody's got names of rocks, you know, they eat dinosaur and, you know, they work at a rock quarry. It's just so cool.
I even got the Flintstone book too. You know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. You get that.
I used to have those cutouts they made, you know, when they're thick cardboard and they went on your wall. That was in my room. Yeah. And Dino, I love Dino and Pebbles.
Yeah.
The Flintstones, meet the Flintstones.
All right,
we'll have a gay old time. I'm not a singer.
All right.
As you can tell.
So, like what Linda said, if anybody has any ideas for Be Brendan Brave, please send them to us. So, I usually come up with the ideas, but if there's like a suggestion, then I gladly take it. Me and Linda were actually just talking about this, so.
I always throw her my ideas, whether they work or not.
Well, a lot of, and like what's really awesome about Linda's ideas is she has really great ideas.
It's interactive mostly.
And I usually take those ideas and use them for events. She gave me a really good idea for an event that we might do. Probably after rally because we're just going to be so busy before.
Bean Green. That is so much better. Thank you. I never can remember if she's Bean Green or Mario, Super Mario. But I know you told me how to say your name. But you know me. I've been on here how long? And I butcher names. So I figure something out. I just butcher names. I do. I can't because if they're from another country, they pronounce them a certain way. And it's spelt a different way, you know. And
I hate pronouncing names.
And I don't want to offend nobody.
Especially when I get them wrong, you know.
Yeah, I know. I always feel bad. I'm so sorry I butchered your name.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't say Caroline for the longest time.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. I'm sorry. Now I can. Oh, Colette is in here too. Colette. Oh, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. How are you, dear? Yep, Colette. I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to you. And Michelle Starzaker. Did I say that right? Nod if I did. No.
So, Pete.
Yeah.
How's Brendan doing?
Oh, pretty good. I talked to him Wednesday. He can't wait till the visiting starts. I said, "Have you been going outside lately?" He says, "No." He said,
"I said her name right."
Because Oshkosh is, like what, an hour away from you. It could be a little cooler here, but it's like 2 times warmer there. He said it's been 93, close to 100. He goes, "Oof. No, I'll stay inside."
Yeah, but they got AC, right?
No, they don't. They just got fans. Yeah, they just got fans.
Oh.
No, they don't have AC.
I hate that.
Who's this?
Yeah, just like
Brendan.
my workplace don't have AC, but in the lunchrooms and the offices they do. But probably in the facilities where the main cops sit, or not cops, but the main people sit, they probably have somewhat there, you know. But he's been staying indoors, but otherwise, he's been writing letters and he's been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that right too.
He said when they when visitors come, 3 can come at a time. You have to wear a mask. I think he said the visiting's from 2 hours. It used to be 2 hours before. It might be down to an hour. He doesn't know. And last time he was in there, they took a bunch of tables out. I think there's only 23 left in there. When we used to go when before the pandemic, I would say there would at least be 50 or 60 tables in there. So at least it's a start, anyways.
Yeah. No, like I'm very happy. I know he's been really excited about the possibility of seeing you guys. So.
Oh, I'm so happy for you that you get to go see him. I know it's been so long.
Yeah.
And I just know, even if you just get to see him physically, you're like, yes, there you are. How are you? It's so much different than talking on telephone, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't even like to talk on the telephone, but I mean, I would, but I really don't like to, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he said they added like eight new phones. So he said he can be calling more people. He gets 5 calls. He gets 5 calls, but now when they activate the phones, he can get more calls now. So, there's Becca. I knew that. He's probably gonna call you more now. So.
Yeah, he told me that once they get that, he'll start calling me more. So I'm like,
he told me that too. And I said, should I let Becca know? I don't know, maybe, but I
want him to call me.
Yeah. Well, send him your number.
I don't even know what I'd say. I'd be like,
really
I'm kind of shy like that, you know, when I don't know somebody.
Is this really Brendan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be. Well, I would know his voice, and I would say, Brendan, and then I would try not to let him hear me crying because I'd be so excited, you know.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, hey, let's take a walk outside right now, okay? You know, I would get my mind busy.
Yeah.
He used to call me once or twice a week back when he was at
in Portage.
Yeah, they
had umpteen calls there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you only get limited calls here, or what? I don't.
He only gets 5 phone calls a week. Right now, so he calls his mom and his dad mostly.
Yeah. Sure.
And then on Saturday he calls one. He has a list of people, and I'm on the list.
He checks off and calls one,
and then rotates it. Yeah. So I
that's really nice. That's fair. What a thoughtful thing to do.
That's
so thoughtful.
That Bean Green is asking me a question. I tried doing video calls, but my phone keeps locking up. So, and he understands that his mom's got the video, but mine only goes so far, and then it locks up. So, Brendan understands that. So, he'll wait till I get there in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like me, no complications with that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I tried it a couple times. Forget it. I only get so far, and then it says I got to do this and that.
Yeah, too much. Too much. Yeah.
I would imagine that if he had an increase of phone calls, then that means that people like me and the other people on his list would probably get more phone calls rather than.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'm glad.
That's good. Instead of calling me Wednesdays, he's going to call me an extra day too. And it says, well, if you really have to, I mean, I rather have once a week is enough for me. If you want to take your other call and call somebody else, you know, I'd rather have him do that than
but you're reporting to him. He loves to talk to his dad.
I know.
Yeah.
But when he said the extra calls, your name came up right away.
Yeah. Good.
No. Brendan don't know.
I'm like, because he's always saying it in his emails. He's like, as soon as it happens, I was like,
When you get one too, does it say inmate call on yours too?
It says you have a call from inmate, and then he says
you got to press number 5.
He says
Yeah.
100% innocent Brendan.
Yeah,
The
does he
complete,
say it?
the complete and
does he say
innocent
that?
The complete
Brendan
and
Dassey.
innocent. Yeah.
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 He says that to you
He
too?
90% of the time he says that. Now there were times where he would just say Brendan, or
Okay.
he didn't say anything. But yeah, 90% of the time.
He also says this is a complete and innocent Brendan
Innocent
Dassey.
Brendan Dassey. Yep.
Yeah.
The way he says it too, you can tell he's smiling when he says it. You know, because he's like the complete and innocent Brendan Dassey. Like
you can tell he's excited. He's excited to talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that he's smiling when he says it. So.
Has he gotten over being kind of shy and stuff now that he writes and talks to supporters?
Yeah.
Is that made him be a little more outgoing? You know, because I remember, you know, he's shy, and he said that, you know, like, I'm shy, and I don't, you know.
I know for me and my personal experience with talking to him, he does not shut up with me.
But he knows you, okay?
So that's why
quit
when I'm
bragging,
like,
by the way.
I'm just saying, even in the beginning, like when he first started talking to me, because you have like
guys
this 15, but you guys have that. He has like 15 minutes, so he has 15 minutes. He's got to get that all in.
And you know something, you connect. You guys got a lot in common. You know what I mean? So when you connect, it's sometimes you just meet people and you're like, man, where you been all my life? You know what I'm saying? You just connect like that. You know what I mean? And you become really good friends because you just connect. Your minds are like, hey man, I was thinking that, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, it could happen to you too, Linda. You just got to give it.
I think people can make themselves feel awkward. You know, I mean, I probably could talk to Brendan like I talk to you guys. Yeah. No problem. I have nothing, no problem talking to you guys, you know, but in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this is Brendan. What do I say? You know what I mean? I'm got this conscious of wanting to be very careful, not to,
I can imagine the first words would be the hardest.
That's what I mean. I think the first phone call was a little bit like,
I mean, and I don't want to keep saying to him, yes, I'm going to stay here and fight for you, because I know he knows that. You know, I tell him all the time.
That's the thing,
You know,
he wants to talk about, like, things, like,
like, want to go for a walk? I'll take you outside. We'll go for a walk. You know, I would do something like that.
Though. He loves that kind of stuff.
Or come and cook with me, and we're going to make some brownies right now.
Or, like I know it sounds silly, but like when he used to call me often, and then I would be like with my friend, I'd put him on speakerphone, and it would be like he's with us, joining in on the conversation of whatever. And he really enjoyed that. You know what I mean? Like feeling like he was a part of.
Right, what goes on? Right, exactly, like interactiveness.
Yeah.
Sherry wants to know how long you've been talking to Brendan, Becca.
Well, I've been talking to him through mail, snail mail, and all that. Since 2015, no, 16.
Wow.
Like February of 2016 is when I got my first letter back from him, but he started calling me probably in 2017.
But did he just call you, or did you ask him to call you, or what? I mean, I would never ask somebody to call me. I don't know.
I think he asked for my.
You know, I don't.
I think he asked for my. I don't remember exactly how it started. I think he asked for my phone number.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, I might be like big and bold on some things, you know, that I'm very passionate about, but I'm really a very shy person with a lot of anxiety.
You know, and I tell people all the time, because I get the question a lot too about the email
and I got a lot of anxiety.
I tell people all the time, you know, he does have a limit to how much he can email, just like the phone calls. He has a limit to all those things. What I tell people is that if you're really comfortable with it, I don't know how many people he emails. I just know he has a list of like 30 people that he can email, right?
And so it takes him a month to go over it.
Well, I know a lot of times.
No, he can email everybody every day if he wants.
Oh, email. I thought you were talking about phone calls.
I know a lot of times in the emails, whoever's emailing them, hey, if you feel comfortable talking to me, hey, here's my home phone number.
Oh, you won't get that from me.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like,
is that maybe what happened to Becca? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh no! This was before the emails. I think he asked somebody else he was calling what my phone number was, and then they gave it to him, and then he called me from there.
Okay.
But you don't have to give us your secrets, but that's great.
No,
is
I'm
really
just
great.
saying. No, I'm telling
No,
you.
I have to commend you for being able to for talking to
No, hold
somebody
on,
for that long.
Yeah.
Hold on. Seriously, hold on. What I tell people is that when you write to Brendan, give him your email address or whatever, and if he can add you to his email, then he will. If he feels comfortable with it. That's what I usually tell people, because they're like, can I email him? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't know if the list is full, but just go ahead and give him your email address. And if there's room on it, then he'll email you. My understanding though is that right now it's full.
I'm sure it is. Probably a waiting list for 2 years.
But
he'll be out before then. So
but I know people drop off of it all the time. So
well, I would hope that he's got a real nice circle of friends that has been consistent like you for 4 years or longer, you know, almost 5 years or whatever. I mean, I would really hope that, and not people trying to, you know, I don't know. I see weird things happen all the time. So I would just not want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why I don't put myself up forward, because I would never do anything to nothing ever to do that. But I wouldn't, but maybe I don't want to like force it. You know what I mean? Like some people can be pushy and they're like, what's your reasoning? Why do you want to know? When I first started defending Brendan's parents, Brendan's family, and saying, you can't talk that stuff around me, I don't want to hear it, that's a bunch of crap, all that shit, I got a lot of it. They were saying, oh, you're just trying to be friends with them so you can be famous. Listen, I don't want to be famous. I got anxiety to beat the band, dude. I'd lose my hair and my nails would be down to my knuckles, and I would be like throwing up or something, because I would be so scared of anything like that. I just care, and you guys are people, and that's how I feel, you know. So me supporting is kind of pushing myself into their life already. I wouldn't want to give them my phone number and say, here, call me, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to be pushy, you know.
Well,
you know
I'm kind of the same way. I'm I'm one of those like organic people,
Jinxie.
like let it happen organically. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And I guess that's just how my interpretation of with him calling me. I think he asked for my phone number.
Well, you two, I think, got a click. You know, there's not many supporters that are like you, that like and know the things he likes and knows. You know what I mean? From wrestling to Pokemon to everything else. Plus, now you're like, you know, doing all this stuff too. So you guys got a lot in common, and you can do things for his supporters through Brendan by knowing Brendan. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I know Brendan would like this. You know what I mean? Even though you ask him about everything, you still know he would like that and wouldn't be offended by anything. You know what I mean? So that's what I think is really cool. You know, you got somebody consistent like that. I think that's cool.
He's a really cool
I'm consistent
friend.
on the outside. I've been doing this for a lot of time on the outside. But
it's so also Kim, unfortunately Brendan can't call the UK because you guys have a different
they
phone
don't have
code or something. Because he has to call through
Evercom or whatever it's called.
It's Securus, I believe.
Evercom,
and I think that's only good for the United. I think that's only good for the United States.
But he does email people out of right?
He can email. He can email. So, but like I said, if you feel comfortable with it, next time you write to him, throw your email address in there, and you know, if he has room, maybe he'll email you. There's a process.
That's why I want to put that on that shirt, Becca. Ask me why is Brendan's innocent? Ask me why, because you start a conversation.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah. And Wizard thought of that. But because Marcus said a few people ask him about his Brendan shirt. As you can see, I got mine on. Woo, woo. I love that picture, Brendan. I love Brendan against the blue. I really do. There's a picture that I don't care if you get it or not. I'm going to make it for myself because I love this one picture of it. If I could, I bet I could Photoshop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to Photoshop somebody else into it. Then it would be the perfect picture. You know what one it is. It's my favorite picture of Brendan and his mother. I love that picture of him. And I have to get Pete's face on there. So I'll Photoshop Pete's face in there and be all of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
take a picture of my.
I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to Photoshop. So what the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm trying to talk big, trying to talk like, hey, she knows what she's doing. I don't know.
I'm really happy though that the shirts are doing well. Like you guys have no idea how. Like,
yeah, I heard that they're all sold.
I told you, Becca. I told you they were
selling
going to
really
sell.
well.
I told you,
really
Becca.
well.
I said it.
I think Brendan right now so far.
I wanted merch months ago.
Yeah. Because I've been doing it monthly as far as like the prices and stuff that I send him. Like last month I sent him like what $70 was it?
Wow,
This
yeah,
month
and you're already doing good.
Yeah, this month so far, we're only 11 days into June, and he's getting $125.
Yep.
Wow, cool.
So
he's gotten 100 and 200 and
about
$210.
Yeah. So at the end of this month, you know, I'll send him the profits of this month, and then it starts all over again. Yeah.
See, that's what I thought too. Mean Green was get merch. I said this right away, and well, of course, you want to make sure it's okay with the family because I don't know about copyright, this, that, whatever, and everything has to clear with Barb and Brendan. So you know, Becca asked, and then he said yes, and woo, another idea flying high, and I love it. I love it. See, I come up with an idea, and Becca takes it, and she takes all them pieces that are going like this, and goes. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
What's all on your shirt, Linda? What does it say? What Brendan?
Yeah, show off with your shirt.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. See, it says.
Okay. Okay. And then
Free Brendan Dassey.
Okay.
I don't know how I can show you the back.
Just turn around. Okay,
you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, move your hair.
Okay.
Go down a little. Go down a little. Straighten up your back. Straighten up your back.
I'm an old fucking lady here trying to twist me up like some pretzel. I can't play Twister. That's
okay, hold on.
old and done.
That was a nice family game.
Okay, we'll go do it again.
Yeah.
How's this?
Okay, there you go. All right, awesome.
Shut up.
Here, let me. I'll do it this way too. There you go.
If you put it on the screen after you make me get down on my knees and I can't even get up, holy hell! Do you know what I look like right now? Here we go.
You're playing Twister with the dog.
Ah,
you're playing Twister with the dog.
You make me do.
I make you work, right?
Yeah. She brought out the game Twister for the dog.
Yeah. No more Twister now.
Okay, this is the shirt that the lovely Linda wore for us.
Yeah, you just wanted me to do circles. You should have just put me. You merry-go-round, Linda. Do a twisted turn. Do it the other side now.
Yeah, she could have just did that. Yeah.
And then I love it.
I actually have this shirt coming to me in the mail, and two certain very special people have a surprise shirt coming to them in the mail too.
Yeah.
So, you know, Linda, she could have did that instead of made you go on the ground.
I know. I
think she just wanted me to move around. Yeah.
She wanted to take your
the channel and its owners.
Yeah. So
her idea, though.
This shirt,
her idea, though.
Well, this shirt, these two shirts I threw together real quickly because I kind of wanted to see where it would go.
Where it would go? And, yeah. I like this shirt a lot. I really do. Like, I didn't see it.
The next two shirts are going to be a supporter helped make one. And I'm really excited about that one. And then I'm also really excited about the one that Linda and I are kind of putting together from her idea from a t-shirt.
Yes, so, you got to tighten it up.
Yep. And so these two shirts then, by the way, will not be available by August because we're gonna switch out the merchandise. The stuff that says Brendan Talks YouTube, that stuff's always gonna be available because that's more of our channel.
The channel logo. That
also,
Jinxie designed.
Yeah, the Jinxie design. But yeah, everything.
I love that sticker.
Yeah, I have one. I have one of these coming to me. I have one of these coming to me.
That's the one I want. That one with I love that. And the masks look really good. They looked like that when I did them too. Really good. They come out good.
Here's a tote bag.
No Dowry has one of them.
Yeah, I see one on it. Yeah, I see.
Yes, I like it. You know,
Uh-huh.
Tracy Keogh, or not Keogh, but Strunzi had one of them from making from Mammothon, the 2019 one, and I seen it. I loved it. Them canvas bags are very nice.
Yeah,
they really are.
I saw another supporter bought one. She posted a picture in our Facebook group, and it looks amazing. I'm really excited about.
I'm gonna get one, I think, because I really like them. Yeah,
so,
I love that picture of Brendan. I love it.
I do too. I love it.
It just looks so, just like I don't know. I sport him around, and people ask me who he is. I'm gonna talk their ear off. I'll tell you about Brendan Dassey.
Linda was talking about something. Hold on, and I actually wanted to show you, Linda. I pulled it.
What are you talking about?
I pulled it out of my closet. Hold on.
Yes. You're not allowed to use them, though, at the sheriff's department or the Madison. You're not allowed to use it. Because it's business hours. It's business hours, and you cannot be loud and,
Oh.
Yeah.
You can chant in our regular voices, but you're not allowed to use a megaphone or a speaker.
I won't use it. I'll use it at the Manitowoc.
You can use it at the other one.
Yeah. I was gonna put some of the stickers though. Like I was gonna put some of the stickers on here on one side, and then on the other side I was gonna get those block stickers and then put like free Brendan Dassey or something on the other side.
Or write Governor Evers.
Yeah. And then I could talk to people like this.
I could just do it like this. Ew, yo! I was the one whistling that one year, Pete, when you heard that person whistling.
Oh, that was you?
Really loud? That was me.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I am so loud of a whistler. Wait till you guys do.
What a voice.
I used to call my kids, man, from blocks away.
Wow.
Like that, Nick, I'm running. I'm so hot. Look at that. Ooh.
I got this, by the way, at Walmart. This was like $10 at Walmart in the craft section where you got like all the cheerleaders and stuff.
Oh,
yeah, they have like a whole bunch of different when you go to Walmart and then you go to the craft area.
Party City.
They have
Party City?
Is that actually plastic or is that what?
Yeah, it's actual plastic.
Okay.
They sell this for cheerleader equipment so the cheerleaders can decorate it for their own sports teams.
Okay.
See, I called Party City, and that's a party supply place we got here, and they were giving a dozen of them away. They were the kind of bigger cardboard ones like this with the handle on the like looped like this. Your hand went through it like this, and they were white or blue or pink or whatever. They were just solid colors, but they were kind of expensive. They were like $30 or something for like $8 or something. This was only $10.
They also had a cowbell that you could decorate. Yeah, they had a cowbell that you decorate. That for, like I said, it's all for football games and stuff. So you can buy this stuff and decorate it for your team. But I thought, hey, this would be perfect. I got this for last year's rally, but last year's rally didn't happen. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Hey, you know those little wood serving trays you can get?
Yeah.
Right? Well, I got one, and I'm painting on it, and it says, Governor Evers serving Brendan freedom.
Oh, really cool.
There you go.
What a good idea.
That's creative. Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
I thought so, too. I'm going to leave it there at his office.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of freedom, what did you think of that thing I sent you this morning there, Becca? What that one guy?
It was mixed emotions. Like I'm happy for him, but then I'm also extremely sad because he's still where he is.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
He sent me a video. There was a guy who was found to be wrongfully convicted, and he's been in prison for 30 years now.
Yeah, I thought it was 43.
43 something, some extraordinary.
Like yeah.
And everybody, even the prosecutors and all that, are like, yeah, this guy's innocent, and all it takes is the governor to release this guy, and the governor isn't doing it
because they don't read the story. Now I just tweeted out something about that. You need to read. You would know Brendan. Do you know Brendan's story? Question mark. You need to read Brendan's story and see like thousands of other people that he is innocent. something like that in my tweet. Because it's true. He just takes it as, oh, convicted. That means he's guilty. You know what I mean? That's how they look at that shit. But if he would read anything or watch one thing of Brendan, he would change his mind. If he would even hear Brendan saying, just thank you for supporting me, you know, like he did on that video.
Yeah.
He would know that Brendan is a really kind soul and could never do anything like that ever.
I honestly believe if Governor Evers took the time to go and visit Brendan Dassey and
he's running for 4 more years, guys,
and sit there for even 30 minutes and talk to Brendan, he would see for himself that Brendan,
if he could talk to you for 30 minutes, Becca, you could convince him.
Well, I mean, if he talked to me, I don't know. I would
From
be
documents?
so emotional. I'd be so emotional, but
no, you'd follow through for that time of need. You would follow through for Brendan.
I'd cry. I'd cry.
Your brain would kick in and go, wait, here's my chance. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to tell him this, this, and this, and I'm going to show him this. You would. I know you would. That's just how you are.
I'm just saying, like, if Governor Evers took the time to actually to talk to Brendan, to talk to his lawyers, to read what the supporters are saying, to do that, then he would see that Brendan is an innocent person. Like, even if he looked over his case files.
That's what I said. Read his case. He hasn't read his case. I know he hasn't.
Green Bean, if he actually listened to the interview with Jason Flom or
oh my gosh,
anything. Yeah.
Listen to the last 15 minutes of his interrogation that nobody else got to hear. Tell you what, that set me down for a day. I couldn't even get on here. I was too upset.
Real quickly, Green Bean, the stickers, I believe they're sticky on the back.
They're magnets.
No, they're not magnets. They're stickers.
Oh, you should make magnets out of them, not stickers. You get the sticky stuff and put it on there.
Yeah, I posted.
That's how you save them.
I know a lot of people see the interview up to the point when Barb comes in, and then after, like slightly after the part when Barb and Brendan have he got to my head. I didn't know if people saw after that.
Never.
And that's why I wanted to post it, because I wanted the gravity of the situation of like exactly like what the process was for Brendan. It wasn't just like, okay, get up and we're out of here. He had to sit there for like 40 minutes, I think, by himself. You know? And I don't know, just watching the interaction with him and Barb, and then him and Barb and the detectives, and then him and the detectives. I felt like that was I don't know. I don't know. They didn't want you guys to see it for a reason. Let's just put it that way. That's right.
They didn't want you to see it because you would see Brendan saying they got to my head. I don't know why I did this. What if his story is different? You'd see him crying. You'd see an emotion from him, and he's grabbing himself like, what did I do? You know what I mean? That's where you see emotion. You don't just see this kid that's looking at you like, what do you want me to say next? Is this what you want me to say? I'm guessing. I'm doing the best I can guessing here. You know what I mean? He looks so nervous guessing. And then when his mom comes in and he's relaxed a little bit, and you could see that he grabs his hair like that and he's crying. And it took me down yesterday. I couldn't even come on and talk about it. The minute somebody started talking about Brendan, I was crying. I had to go. It was like when I found out that he passed his lie detector test how long afterwards. And you find out that blah, 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 blah. Kelly lied.
That's the reason. Yeah. Part of the reason, like, they didn't want you to see it in court is because they didn't want you to see him recant. They didn't want you to see him become an actual child either. They didn't want you to see this kid.
That's why they called him Sir.
They wanted you to see a monster, and he's not that.
Yeah,
he never looked like a monster to me, even when he was saying.
No, I know, but they're trying.
But that's the
from
picture
the very
they're painting.
beginning. Yeah, from the very beginning, they tried to paint this kid to be some sort of monster along with his uncle.
And it was a kid, and they called him Sir. And where did you hear something like that, Sir? Well, how about on the news every night, Sir? I mean, you didn't say anything you didn't see on the dang news. So. I don't care. There's a lot of evildoers in this, but to me, Ken Kratz has got to be the worst, and even above O'Kelly, because He should have not taken the case. Stephen was convicted. Let Brendan go. He should have let Brendan go. He should have dropped that case. It was up to him. He's the one that decides, not a judge, not nobody else, the prosecutor. And that prosecutor has got karma and a special hell waiting for him. I'm telling you right now. He's probably living it right now.
Yeah.
I hope he is. I don't wish bad on people, but you know what? You get what you put out, and what you put out is very evil. So you will get evil.
And that Ken Kratz is heartless, if you ask me.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Pete. Exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Because he should have said, okay, we got Stephen. We don't need to go on with this. That's not true. He wasn't telling the truth. You can see he was, his stories weren't consistent. He should have said, okay, we're not going to go through with this and let Brendan go home. And I blame him for that, because it's up to him that.
And what pissed me off is towards the end there. Oh, where did they shoot her? They shot her in the head. Well, he didn't even have any idea that they shot her. They put it into him.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Well, I didn't think of it. He said it straight out. Yeah. I didn't think of it. Yeah. And how about when they tell him, think of the movie, think of the video in your head or whatever he says. They're just dirty, evil people.
You can tell that Brendan was worried about getting back to his test to finish his test.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wanted to just. He thought he's done doing what he was supposed to. He's a kid who respects adults. He just wanted to. We know, Brendan. We know. So that kid is going to believe they know. They know, and if he doesn't say something, then you know what I mean.
He agreed with the guy so he could let him go, so he could get to his test. So he said what they wanted him to say, so he could leave him alone, so he could go do his test. If you knew it would have been this bad, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he would have just said no, and he didn't understand when they're saying, okay, Brendan, so you really want to help us, right, Brendan? You're going to help us, right? So you're using words like that against a kid who is very helpful, very giving, very caring. They used his kindness against him. Yeah. So wrong.
And those two guys are heartless too, because I met up with those guys and come on, he's got a small window. You better tell him he's guilty. And I says, why is he guilty? He never did a darn thing. So
they wanted you guys to talk him into saying that stuff.
Yeah.
They're evil.
They were trying to get to my head. I just said, get the hell out of here.
Good for you, Pete. Good for you, because you know what? Maybe I've never been in that situation, so I don't know what I would do. Yeah. But I would imagine I would be very nervous, and I don't know what I would do. I can't say, I would never do this, you don't know unless you're there at that moment having something done to you. Yeah. You just don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were heartless. They're heartless. Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Oh, I've picked apart his interrogations. I mean, picked them apart. And I'm still picking them apart. And the thing that bothers me the most is that when he told the truth, they told him he was lying. And when he lied, they told him he was good for it. And that's not, you know what I mean? That's so confusing. Yeah. I wish the school never let him talk to them either. Yep. Yeah. I don't know why the school did. Maybe they felt they had to.
They should have waited for, until Barb came or whatever.
Yeah.
Kim, I think it was Kim who asked, but the reason why the prosecution or the defense didn't show that last minute was because the prosecution and the defense made a deal. They didn't, the prosecution or somebody didn't want the interrogation to be played, and so they made like a what is it called, like a deal together.
They made a sidebar. It's called sidebar.
Yeah.
When they talk on the side.
They made a sidebar, and they both agreed that they would play the video, but they would leave out like the last 40 minutes.
The most important stuff.
Yeah, the part that would have made the most difference, I think. But that's why they didn't play it during his trial. That's why it was never shown in trial, or
That's why you also got cut up here when you get
it. It didn't come out until Brendan's post-conviction hearing when Drizzen and Nyrider played it. Because that would have been, see, if I was Brendan's lawyer, I would have fought for that out of all the 4-hour interrogation, that 30 minutes I would have fought for.
Well, first of all, you would have fought real hard not to have that interrogation even brought in.
Yeah.
No confession. There's no physical evidence. There's no DNA. There's nothing. This confession is inconsistent. You'd have fought for that, and you probably would have won it. But nobody fought for that for him, because you got Limsky and O'Kelly doing their thing, and clearly they were being paid for by the state. They're evil, and they listen. Kaczynski feels his pain. Yeah. I know people that go to church with him. They will not, if they're standing right next to him and you're supposed to shake your neighbor, they go right around him. Don't nobody touch him. They don't talk to him. He asked me to be his friend on Facebook. Are you serious?
Did he really?
Are you serious? You want me to be your friend? You have no idea what kind of meow you'll get, buddy. Meow.
Wow.
What the heck was that about?
Wow.
I know he likes to comment on things. If he sees me commenting on Governor Evers, he'll comment.
I told him he don't got a sandbox pants and help.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty. I think honestly, if he friend requested me, I would accept it just so I can message him and be like, asshole.
Hell no. I believe that flies smell like shit if they hang around a lot of shit flies.
Just so I can message him back and be like, you're an asshole.
Yeah,
and then just randomly send meow.
Listen,
meow.
I need that breath someday. I'm getting old. I'm not going to waste my breath on something like that. You hang around the shit flies. You start smelling like shit flies. I don't hang around shit flies. You stay away from me.
I have plenty of time in my life to mention him with meows and cat gifts.
That's right, you do. I don't have much time left. I'm going to use my breath for better things.
Yeah.
You pick and choose when you get older.
That makes me. I'm actually kind of surprised at that, Linda, because
I was super nice to him, on Governor Evers' feed, wasn't I?
Right? Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. Hell no, I wasn't.
I was just like, how could you sleep at night? And he's like, comfortably. I'm like,
comfortably in my bed.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a heart.
No.
They got that piece of your brain that gives empathy that's in the front of your brain. They don't have that piece.
And they don't
or it got burnt out when they were a kid or something.
And they don't have a conscience neither.
No.
He is so delusional. This is how delusional he is. He actually he was sexually harassing somebody by meowing at them, right? But in his mind, it wasn't sexual harassment because he was just making cat noises.
Listen, it's every day that a grown man plays with cat toys and stares at a lady across the room.
And meows at her. And meows at her.
Yeah, meow with a cat toy. You need to go join the horsey club. You know them people that dress up like horses. Yeah. You need to go dress up like a cat and be a cat in that kind of fantasy life. And meow and go, scratch your sandbox over there and leave us normal people alone. Seriously, they got some feathers for you to chase.
He can dress up like
go eat a rat, you rat.
He can dress up like the people in Cats.
Freak of the week.
Yeah, cats. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you see him go, meow.
Like Carol Baskin.
Yeah, I was just going to say him and Carol Baskin.
Maybe we should introduce him, Carol to Len.
They can both share the same cat scratch post.
Cat box. They share the same cage.
They're both awful, so they get along.
I'll have to figure out what a Dassey song from Cat
Scratch Fever.
Ted Nugent. Cat Scratch Fever. That should be the next. That should be the next Dassey. Yep.
That's from his White Buffalo album.
Yeah. The heartless and no conscience. Yeah.
You're exactly right.
That's really
aren't you glad we're not like that, Pete?
That's
We're
really
not like
sick.
that.
There's people out there like that. They don't.
A lot of them.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
There's a lot of people like that. Yeah,
that's what I said. Stay away from me.
They must have had a bad childhood or something. I don't know.
Something in their head, just
or
didn't
something missing.
all
the marbles. They lost a couple marbles somewhere down the line. Or...
Something.
Well, they got left in the microwave too long.
Okay.
Something. The little DNA strands going beep. Something's not right.
Something just didn't connect right, or I don't know, but
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's part of that sociopath narcissistic personality thing that
It's called catness. The meow mix of the world.
Cattiness,
yeah. Isn't it funny how their names kind of go together, like Katchowski or Meowchansky or whatever they say. Okay,
Yeah.
and then they got Killigus. I mean, Tom Fassbender was calling him Killigus. What I'm talking about uncanny. And Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well.
Con and sin, you know?
Yeah.
There's sin and cons there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
LOL,
yeah.
Linda, LOL, Linda, LOL, Linda. I must be really funny tonight. I'm running on no sleep. I stayed up all night, worked.
I did
What?
too, yeah.
Yeah, I get that punch drunk crazy kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you
get overtired. And
I was really tired before I got on there. I was like going like this. You know, like I could go to sleep, you know? And now I feel like I don't know. I bet it was this. It's not booze, it's
you got your second wind.
Mountain Dew berry or whatever it's called. Blueberry, whatever it is. Tons of sugar.
There we go. But yeah.
What? You want to go potty, don't you?
So is there anything coming up, Linda, that you want to tell the audience?
No, not yet. I don't really have no. Well, outside of foul play tomorrow morning, Uncle Ken at 7:30 Central, right. And then if Wizard's feeling up to it, we're gonna be doing grinding your gears. If not, it might be another week before we do it. And then Sunday morning we have the Becca, Chu, Alice, and you know who. I made it rhyme. Talking about post conviction.
Yeah, it's an open panel, guys, so everyone's welcome to join us.
I wish people would join that. And then we're going to somehow fit in there, maybe reading some of the omnibus letters sometime soon.
We kind of failed. I forgot to set up that live for last Tuesday morning.
Well, that's why I said sometime soon.
Yeah, and I woke up that morning and I jumped on Discord and Linda was there. We were talking for like a good hour, and then out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, shoot. We were
yeah, I kind of forgot about it. Me too.
Weren't we?
And then there's Jack's too, open mic at I believe 4:00 on Sunday. I'm not quite sure. Watch your local YouTube channel to get the times and dates correct.
Here, hold on. Let me. Yeah, if anybody, all the links are in the description as far as the Facebook page and Twitter
I'm looking for victims too. Come on my channel. I need some victims.
And yeah, if anybody wants to join Linda on her channel, and she likes to talk to supporters, so if anybody wants to do that.
I'm a supporter for supporters.
Yeah, she loves talking about supporters and what they do for Brendan and even Steven and
any wrongful conviction and why they get into it. There's 3 main questions. Yep. And usually we could talk for hours. Yep. And those who have come on with me always want to go back and be on YouTube. They start their own channels.
But Carrie, so Discord is another app where me and Linda, we basically it's basically where where I post. It's almost the same as how I post on the Facebook group, but it's a little bit more. There's a little bit more information. There's a little bit more.
Well, it's like room by room that has certain things in it.
There's more documents, more files.
All the tweets.
We jump on voice a lot, and we talk to each other.
Yep. We're gonna get Pete in there someday.
Yeah. Even if I have to take his phone away
Barb
from him
is there,
while I'm
but
out
she
there.
doesn't come in there very often. She hasn't maneuvered it very well either. You know, she can talk on the wall a little bit, but that's about it. Oh God! I thought we were gonna go tonight without it.
I had to sneak one in. I had to sneak
you
one
always
in
do it at the end when I gotta go to the bathroom.
One in before we go. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, so feel free to join it. Yeah, we post a lot.
I think I checked.
Yep, I got Alice on.
How do you pronounce it again? D what?
Discord?
Yeah,
Discord.
Yeah, I was in the chat last time with you guys, but I didn't get on it. But I mean, I was in.
In
the live. You mean on Foul Play? Yep.
Oh, isn't that what you were talking about? Foul Play?
Well, we were on Foul Play, and you were on the chat, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that
for YouTube? Yeah.
The Discord isn't that what the Discord is?
The open mic. Yeah. Well, no,
okay.
it's
Discord.
it's
Discord is a whole other app.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a Facebook, but
Okay.
you can talk on it to people.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Okay.
this.
It's more, yeah. It started for
Okay.
gaming, but now it's
Okay.
more.
Richard
Okay.
started
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Okay.
Richard McAdam, he did that. He's the one that started the Discord. But what it
Okay.
is like a platform like that. You can have video chats, you can have
Yeah.
regular chats, you can text.
Okay.
There's room for texts, and then each room you can name, and then you can keep like them documents in there or carry on conversations there. Tweet rooms, video rooms, idea rooms, streaming rooms where you can record like reading things and doing. There's all kinds of possibilities with Discord. We just need people to be interactive because it's completely interactive.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You can't just go
You
and
know,
watch.
and the people that are in there, by the way, because like I know Kim is in there, Dark Side Alice,
Alice,
Londoner, everybody that is in there is super active, super great. I love everybody in there that
Really
interacts
like
and
it.
like
I know. I
posts.
love Alice when she talks. I always like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, so
Yeah.
you know,
The police.
it's definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. So definitely, if you guys ever want to join, go ahead and
Carrie
join.
said she talked to me. Oh, she's gonna come on my YouTube channel.
There you
All
go.
right, cool.
Ooh,
There you
Carrie.
go. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
You better. She's gonna start hounding you now, Carrie, until you
Oh
get on
yeah,
there.
once you say yes to me, I don't give up. Ask Darkside. Been on her for 3 years.
Oh,
Yep.
3 years. Wow. All right.
Banana Man, Eric Banana Man finally gave
Yep.
in to me.
All right, thanks, Al. Thanks, Alice.
That's right. I got a lot of. I'm called the Queen of the First in YouTube. I get the if they haven't been on a channel, they come and be on with me.
Yeah.
And then they start a channel because it's so much fun.
And by the way, just to put this out there,
Good.
you know,
I'm glad you're up for it. Yeah. Yes. Yay.
Not to steal Linda's guests, but you know, at any time anybody wants to jump on Brendan, positively Brendan, and say anything you want to say in positive for Brendan, you know.
Yep.
So
And it stays there forever.
Yep. And all Brendan supporters are totally welcome to be a part of anything
YouTube,
what we're doing
Discord,
for Brendan on Brendan Talks.
Hello, Barb.
Hey, little Barb.
Little Barb has done some marvelous pictures for us for Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
Really, she did. Like when I first started the channel before we called it Brendan Talks, it was just on my channel. She's made thumbnails all the time for it. Oh, yeah, she's very good about that too. But
awesome, cool.
Keep your eyes out on 10,000 subscriber Becca, because that's what she's gonna have before she's done, because she is so good at this stuff. I wish I was this good at it and that fast. You know what I mean? Now my channel's dead and I'm watching.
It's not dead. It's not
Not
dead. She just posted a video that after this we're gonna go check out, right, Linda?
Oh yeah, it's called
it just
called
posted.
The Prize versus Diamonds. Or
well,
Diamond.
that's why all these people in the chat, Kim, Carrie,
Hi, William.
William, even you got.
What?
You
gotta
can
go
bring on. Who else could be a future victim of this?
Oh, every single person there. You can just get a hold of me.
Caroline, if you want to go on Linda's channel, it's really great.
I am a supporter of supporters. That's what my channel started out to be. I want to know who's doing what, why you do it, what made you do it. There's 3 questions. Why did you get into it? What made you do it? And what pisses you off? That's it. We usually don't make it to the 3rd question.
But yeah, no, absolutely. I think, so.
I think everybody should be seen and heard that does this, because you're a very selfless person with a big heart. And I think that everybody should be thanked for that in some way or another.
Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, look at, you might get like me and Becca and get to know Pete. Makes your days all bright.
Yeah. Brendan's dad.
That's right.
Yep,
It's
the one and only.
Brendan's dad, Pete Dassey, the DJ, music spinning, Birdman, Moose. Watch out, Dassey.
On the loose, yeah.
Moose on the loose.
Yeah. Project maker, you got it. I'm Jack of all trades. I'm Jack of all trades.
Yes.
Yep.
Expert at none, right? I'm not an expert
really,
at any of them.
Yeah.
I'm not even all trades. I just do a couple things.
Yeah, I see that from so many people tonight on here. They say I got awesome smile. Thank you.
Yeah, you light up the room.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, look at you got dimples and all.
Oh, well, I can smile behind this, can't I?
Oh God! Doing it again. Doing it
Well,
again.
otherwise I could put up my other one.
What's that? Oh, the
There
moose.
you go. The moose.
There you go.
That's me
That is
playing
so cool.
football about 20 years old.
The 20 years ago when you were a football player.
Yeah, when I was a football player.
Okay, can my dog's got to go potty?
Okay, we'll end it.
Here.
Okay. All
See you
right.
back
Thanks
there.
for joining us, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you
Mwah.
all for
Bye,
joining
everybody.
us.
And
And
we
we'll
love
be
all
seeing.
you. We love all you guys. Okay.
Yep. See you all next time. Same place.
Same.
Same
Moose
Brendan channel.
Yeah.
All right.